Welcome to the Sharkmoney Show. You're tuned into the numero uno shark betting show of them all. I'm your host, T-Shark, with my co-host,
B-Shark.
Yeah, you know what time it is. Oh my gosh, can you believe last week 13 was lovely. What was you doing out in them deep waters, brother?
Just a little R&R out west, man, on the coast.
That's what I'm talking about. The sharks swimming in the water. Blood was in the water, and B-Shark was in the water. But like and share this show to all your friends, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Come on, put us on your timeline. We'll make you blow up. But let's get this shark betting going on. It's week 14 in the NFL picks, and I do believe that there's blood in the water on these picks. Everybody's gonna get played out. Don't say it and get sprayed out. But here we go. It's the F to the B to the R. It's the LBR. They need CPR. Can't understand who they are against the KC and the Sunshine Bet. And the sun is shining, and I do mean shining like Phyllis Hyman, singing all on them boys. They strumming it up with the minus 8.5 to stay alive. You must be some type of crazy. KC's been covering the spread since they've been making bread, and they spitting the lead, putting their heads to bed. Betty by call them. It's just so psychotic. Minus 8.5 to the Kansas City Chiefs. The LBR, you're not a star. You took a loss in the Death Star. It's all over for you. Put them out their misery. Make them all history, but they still in it, Take the L. It's the Kansas City Chiefs. Who you got?
I'm gonna call you one thing. The Chiefs weren't always the cover machines that you claim they were there, T-Shark, for a while. Big part of last season, coming into the early part of this season, I think they were like the second worst in the NFL against the spread. And in fact, this season they started with a record of 3-4 straight up. They were also 3-4 in those 7 games against the spread, so not a great bet as per usual. However, the last 5 games, the Chiefs are on a 5-game win streak straight up. They're also on a 5-game win streak against the spread. And I see no reason to go against this momentum they've created. Normally, I'm not the Andy Reid guy, but you know what? Like the Raiders are like these guys. They're always like the ones, like just when you count them out, man, they clap back. It's going to be an interesting game, but B-Shark ain't going to be the one to go against the momentum right now. But Mahomes and Reid, they're getting it in gear and getting this playoff run ready. Man, I think this is going to be another big win for them.
Forget about it. Forget about all your friends on this next pick, because it's the second pick. And I do mean when it comes down on the Christmas scene and there's another trombone that's playing, does that one just exit on the fade in, fade out? It's the New Orleans Saints, and they strumming a tune and it don't feel good. I mean, they hitting the blue notes, okay, the minus, because they taking L after L. But oh well, what do we know? Even it shines on the baboons behind once a day. And it's going down. It's the New York Jets that they over here flying on into the New York Jets. Jets is on the jet landing strip. They out there chilling because they think they bad. They think they bold. They saw 18 points and the story was told, but then your team folded. Okay, it's over for the Jets. Take the NO with the minus 5.5. No doubt about it. Everybody's going to stay alive in it. Take that money. B, who you got?
Yo, T-Shark, this week it's a vibe with us. It's a vibe this week. I could not agree more. And I know Taysom Hill, a little bit of injury concern. Her dude has something wrong with his fingers, so that's definitely concerning from the betting perspective. Listen, I watched the Jets defense in depth last week. Alvin Kamara's going to touch the ball 25 times. That Jets defense is going to have a hard time stopping anything, man. They're young. They got a lot of stuff to get together out there. They're not going to do it this week against the Saints. And frankly, the Saints defense that the Jets offense will be playing against is much better than the Eagles defense that they faced the week prior, when it looked like they were building a little bit of steam and putting the ball in the end zone a few times. I would not expect that this week. I expect a New Orleans cover on the road, man. This one should go really well for the Saints as they fly home.
Like I said, like and share this video to all your friends. It's the Sharkmoney Show. Make this money. We're doing parlays. That's 2 or more teams on the
Did you see see how terrified that Jets kicker was? They couldn't even kick an extra point, man. He was so scared, man.
Achy breaky.
They'll definitely have a new kicker this week.
Okay, but let's go with it. If we're gonna do the achy breaky and you don't please break my heart, well, it's the Dallas Cowboys. It's them boys, okay? They flying on out and they flying on into a world of who? Matrimony and sin. It's the WFTs because it's so simple how they just winning these games. And I told you about that pick. Did I tell you to take the WFTs last week? And what? You could have ate. There was blood in the water in that game and they covered the spread. You should have made all the bread. Put heads to bed. It's the WFTs at home with a +4. And they giving Dallas with the mic. Come on now, Dallas. You know what? Let's get it all in perspective. This defense is coming around. Heineke getting drunk, my friend. The drunken monk. He throws the skunk all you want. He's got that. Okay? And then some. But I don't believe that WFT, listen, it all goes down to the ransom. If you don't pay, then somebody's got to go. And you got to go. One win on, I don't give a dang. It ain't going to be twice in a row. Take the Dallas Cowboys, shoot them up. Give it up, because it's not nothing to be dealing with right now. -4 to the Dallas Cowboys. They're going to cover that spread unless it rains or snows. B, who you got?
Yeah, I don't know, though. Your boy Taylor Heineken. He stepped on, man. He's on 3-game tear. Let's see, who did he beat? Brady, Russell Wilson, Cam. They're just stepping on the throats of all the big names. Trying to make that Heineken name, man. They're on all kind of roll there. They definitely gonna have a plan.
Yeah,
they're gonna have a plan there to WFT, man. So I was looking at these Cowboys, right? Interesting thing about Dak Prescott and his record on covers. He owns this division. He's 19-8 against the spread within the division as a starter. That's called owning the division, right? Outside of division, dude is 25-29-2. Not even a winning record against the spread.
No.
So when you look at, betting them boys and Dak Prescott under center, it's a fairly safe bet because now he doesn't just beat the spread. He's beating the spread by an average of 5.4 points. That's dominating the spread. 19-8 in this division as a starter. I'm going with that one, man. Cowboys are going to want this one. They're going to want this game.
Yeah.
It's going to allow them to rest starters later, that kind of thing. So I like the Cowboys to run away with this one.
Giddy up. And like I said, there's only one Lone Ranger. And he ain't no stranger, but he's danger. And the guy that I'm talking about in this next pick, he's going to have to stick him up too. He's going to have to get away with a mass armed robbery as he visits into who? Into where? It's the Tennessee Titans. Waiting on those easy jacks. Okay, they easy jack. Because if you can give them all this smack, it's -8.5. You need to smack them up with both your hands. Like, I'm so happy to see you. And just grab their cheeks and say, smack, because that's what's going to happen in this game. Knock it off. -8.5. I ain't going to say you're that soft to not pick this pick. Be a heart of a champion and take the pick. Take the Tennessee Titans with the slap. Smack them up. Get them back up. If you want to act tough, get them up out of here. -8.5 to the Tennessee Titans. Who you got, B?
Jacksonville Jaguars riding a nice little 4-game burner, 4-game losing streak, man. Urban Meyer is still the coach of this football team? Like, what?
Magic.
I'm perplexed. Personally, I think it might actually be the strategy to make a run at that top draft pick by the Jacksonville Jaguars. Let's keep this dude in here that nobody wants to play for and everybody doesn't like and all this stuff. And let's just lose it out here. We'll kind of tank the rest of it. We'll fire him after the season's done. Start over. We'll get a great pick and all that. So I see the Jacksonville Jaguars going on the road here with a mission not to screw it up.
Right.
Let's not screw up our draft position now by winning the game. And I think the Titans really want this game as well. So I'm going to see that gap. I'm going to see the Titans that are covering that spread. And again, thinking this is a runaway at home, man. It's a nice game for the Titans and not so much for the
However you want to put it, disrespect is on the line because if you don't cover this, it's your behind. Tennessee, you know what's up. You know the time. But here we go before the halftime, and I do mean the halftime. We're gonna go there on our 5th pick, and we're gonna finish this all up right now. Get your popcorn, get your soda pop ready, because this one is really heavy like a 57 Chevy. It's going out, not a 302 engine, but a 305, a 357. Yeah, you put your in half. There you go. There's a lot of numbers because the only numbers I can put together is the minus 2.5, and that's the only number that matters in this game. Is the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns. The bad, and I mean bad, Cleveland Browns waiting on Baltimore. And Baltimore is hurting, and I mean for certain pull the curtain. But wait, there's more to be continued. He pulls back, he enters the film, and then he says, oh my gosh, I'm in 3D, and I come alive and I correct all my mistakes that I made for the last 2 weeks. It's the Baltimore Ravens, and they own with a plus 2.5. Cleveland, you're taking the L. You're taking the L because I do believe the Baltimore Ravens will take this all the way misbehaving type of attitude you got, and let's get them up out of here. Baker, touchdown maker. Nothing but a freaking. Okay, who you got?
Oh man, we were on such a good streak, I'm gonna tell you though, man, right? So this is like for this year, like 2 fairly disappointing quarterbacks that are gonna be facing one another. And what's interesting, when you look at the last 12 here in the division, the Ravens are 9-3 against the spread in terms of covering. So they've been a pretty good bet when they're playing a divisional opponent. But here is why I am picking the Cleveland Browns to cover at home on this, despite your hatred of Baker, the touchdown maker. They're going to get that run game going. But let me tell you something, that Ravens defense, man, they're banged up. They're down 3 starters in the secondary, and you know what that means. And they're trying to get it back together there in Cleveland, man, and that's fresh meat. Like, that's practice squad type stuff. That's backup's going to be out there for Baker to get it done, and they got a strong run game to set it all up. And, you know, the Ravens being so banged up, man, this is a bit like Custer's last stand. And like I said, ordinarily, I think they'd be a good bet against the spread on a divisional game, but not this time, T-Shark. Not this time!
It's over for you, and it's over for you. Put your 2 fists in the air if you don't care. Put it up, I swear, yeah, pound on up. Cause it's next up is the halftime highlights with the Hal Sharpton. Let's get about his picks.
Alright, welcome to the Sharkmoney Revival. I am Brother Al Sharpton, and I'm here to bless you with what I know. As we enter into week 14 of entering into the gates of the NFL, I got the book, a good book. It's called the Book of the Return. And as we enter into the Book of the Return, I see chapter 1, the Cowboys versus the WFT. The Cowboys say, I don't want crypto, I want my Washingtons. The Cowboys say, I don't want no NFT, I want a WFT. That's why I'm taking the Cowboys chapter 1, chapter 2. I see the Lions coming into the Broncos. The Broncos up here roaring, coming in roaring. But they're going to leave out with Chanel Prince Florida. That's why I'm going with the Broncos chapter 2, chapter 3. I see the Bills versus the Bucks. Now the Bills are coming in. The Bucks said, I ordered DoorDash. I wanted my wings to go. That's what TV12 said. I want them hot. Cause my guns is fire. I'm going with the Bucks chapter 3, chapter 4. I see the Bears versus the Packers. The Bears coming in growling. But they're gonna leave out like the Build-A-Bear was playing your favorite song. That's why I'm going with the Packers from chapter 4, chapter 5. I see the Rams with the Cardinals. Rams has always been a ram in the bush. But I believe that the Cardinals can fly. Can I say that again? I believe they can fly. And what does this say to me? What does this say to me? I gotta become a renegade to ride a centaur to receive my bucks. It's been packed. now it's being flown to me. And when that happens, I'ma say to you, yeah, oh, what? Win! All right.
Hey, Al, man, like I said, you're incredible, edible, and everybody knows that you're making all the picks, okay? Let's eat them up. Let's take all 5 of those picks. But now, let me let you know who you are and who I am. I am the one, the only. I am the T, the Shark. And this is No Baloney with my co-host.
Shark!
Yeah, the place to be. We are the Sharkmoney. And it's the Sharkmoney show that you tuned into on the NFL picks this time. But don't forget, we doing basketball, hockey coming up in January. That's right. Tune us in. Like and share this video to all your friends. I know you're making lots of money. But out of the fire, into the frying pan. That's what they all say on this second round. Here we go after the halftime. It's the lackety, pulling up with the rims all out, poked out, low rider all day. It's the Los Angeles Chargers. And come on, I told you. I said, get with the lead room. Oh, Thor will come down and hell. Oh, forget all about him. Forget that. Forget what I said. A minus 9.5 with the lack chilling. And then it's the New York, and I do mean New York so-called Giants, okay? This the New York Giants. I don't even want to mention them because this minus 9.5 is going to make them look like fried chicken. It's all over. Just put the gravy on fried chicken to cover the lashes because it's going to be all over for them, undercover and crying. Okay, biting your fingernails and say, oh, I wish I wasn't stopping. I don't want to keep on dying. I don't want to keep trying. Okay, because it's over. Take the Chargers. And I mean take the Chargers. And it's the Chargers all day, electrifying boat. Go get Spider-Man and Electro. Get it all together and get your petro. But I won't let this win go. It's the Chargers. Who you got, B?
I don't know, man. I think the Chargers might be facing an unknown quantity on the other sideline there, T-Shark. You may want to reconsider when you hear that there's a fair chance that the Giants will start Jake Fromm under center this week against Justin Herbert.
From Georgia? Is he from Georgia? Is that the Fromm from Georgia?
Who knows, man? Maybe people come in and go crazy.
Jake Fromm.
I'm not going to bet on that, though. I'm going to bet on the Chargers this week because you got Daniel Jones is injured. Glennon, I think, is concussed, I believe, but he's probably out. I would definitely keep up on that injury report. Not that, like, if Daniel Jones gets better all of a sudden, his boo-boo deals, and they come out, it's not like they're going to have an offensive explosion considering they put up exactly 0 touchdowns in Miami last week with that big fat 9 points. So, I mean, you know, Chargers look like a pretty juicy one this week at home. I mean,
smorgasbord.
Yeah, let's eat.
It's a delight.
Let's eat.
It's a delight. And you can guarantee on that Sunday night, it doesn't matter if you're scared, then don't even fight. Show your behind up on this next pick, because it's the San Francisco 49ers. And I told you, they San Francisco sweet. Okay, because San Francisco 49ers cannot be denied with a minus 1.5 going into the CIN, the informants. Okay, it's the informants because they've been taking some on and off butt whoopings, okay? 1-1, there we go. Can't expect them to win every dang game, can you? It's the Joe, and if you're thorough, then you call him Burrow. Mr. Burrow, it's Joe Burrow's house. It's the CNN house, okay? CIN, that's correct and all that. And they're gonna go up against your head. Okay, that's what they saying. San Francisco can't win on this. I'm so sorry, San Fran. I do like it. You are a treat and you are sweet, but you ain't digging enough gold because there ain't no gold in CIN, and there ain't no gold in Cincinnati, so there ain't no need to keep on picking up your pitchfork. Get them up out of here. One more time. Take the Joe Burrow, and I do be the CIN, the informants. B, who you got?
I love where you're going with this pick, T-Shock. Something told me you might go with the Jimmy G train here. The 49ers been playing pretty good football, but they just don't have that big playability that I think they're going to need to be able to keep up with that Joe Burrow Express. And you know what? They have had some bad games out there. Last week was no exception for the Cincinnati Bengals. But the one thing I definitely have seen on that team as you watch it week in and week out is there a lot of pride, man. That's number one. And number two, Joe Burrow is a badass. And Tigers don't change their stripes. I'm liking the Bengals here. Getting a point at home, man? Yes, please. Thank you very much. I'm going to take the Bengals on the money line probably and try and get a little bit more money out of the deal. because I think the Bengals are going to do it this week. Last week they couldn't get Joe Mixon going. It's 24-0 all of a sudden, and that dude's out, man. They can't use Joe's talents there. So I think this is not just going to be about Joe Burrow. I think it's going to be about Joe Mixon as well. It's going to be a double cup of Joe and the Bengals to win at home. And here we go, T.
Double cup of Joe. I call that espresso. Okay, let it go. Okay, call Hall & Oates if you think you're that special. But on this next pick, and lining them on up, and I do mean, have you ever been in a China shop? Oh, okay. Have you ever seen a bull in the China shop? Oh, have you ever seen a buffalo in the China shop? Because this is what's going to happen right now. These Buffalo Bills is coming on up, and they visiting the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's a buck against a bill. I mean, if you don't pay your bills, then buck 'em. I got you all day with that. It's the TV12 with a -3, and you know it's all on me. Don't sweat the details, just know who's gonna prevail. It's the Bills coming on in here and they limping. They look like fried chicken once again. They don't look like pork fried chitlins. Okay, no one wants to put the vinegar on because they stink too much. Okay, well Bills, you're gonna have to start galloping away and try to get away like a souffle dish, because they're gonna carve you up. Buffalo, you're taking another L coming into the Tampa Bay and TV12 with the -3 and say, oh well, it's the New England Patriots. I respect you all day. Yeah, Tom, do it for me. Do it for the hallway. Let's go. B, who you got?
Yeah, man, it's like Josh Allen's going to visit the Oracle or something down there in Tampa Bay, man. And listen, I'm with you on the Buccaneers here. Their last 9 at home, 8-1 against the spread. Those Buccaneers are. Oh. So I like that trend, man. I like that a lot. And you're right, you know, and despite the fact that the Bills, on the other hand, pretty good team on the road, their last 11, 8-3 against the spread, but in their, believe it or not, look it up, their last 6, 0-6 against Tampa. Win in Tampa against the spread. So sounds like, you know, when you're in Buffalo and it's like cold and stuff like that, like you might want to hit a beach, you might want to hit a club, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The track record of going Buffalo to Tampa is not so great. So that being said, I'm going to bet on Tom Brady.
There you
I'm going to bet Tom Brady might cover 3 points on this one. You know, I'll die on that hill all day long.
Hey, these threes look really good to me. Yeah, taking all the money, but let me tell you now, you're tuned into the numero uno shark betting show of them all. We're doing the NFL. It's the Sharkmoney Show. Like and share this video and this content. Yeah, that's right. Subscribe to all of that. But here we go on the 4th, 5th, or the 6th, or the 7th pick. I don't give a damn what pick, because it doesn't matter. Because this next game doesn't matter. It's the GP. Are you with me? And I mean, are you with me with the Green Bay Packers? Raise your hand in the air, because it's the CHI. It's Chicago. I can't even believe they got this lined up. Minus 12.5 going to GB. And I mean, it don't mean a thing. Okay, if you ain't got that swing, do it. It's the Green Bay Packers. I ain't gonna play with you. I'm not even gonna say Aaron Rodgers is gonna be magnificent. But I do believe there's gonna be a running game, and you can take the over in this game all day along with the points. There's nothing else more to say. B, who you get?
Yeah, let's just start with the fact that in his career, Aaron Rodgers is 67, 36, and 4 against the spread at Lambeau. I mean, that's consistency. That's like close to hitting 2/3 of the time just when this man is playing football in Lambeau. So it's pretty safe there. Never mind the fact that the Packers this year are 10-2 against the spread. Well, that's pretty good. Never mind the fact that I'm pretty sure last time I heard, Aaron Rodgers owns the Bears. Oh, he's 21-5 against the Bears with 57 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. This is just not going to be a good week for the Chicago Bears at Lambeau Field, man. And for a gazillion more reasons, the Pack, it doesn't feel right to let the Pack off your card this week. I mean, it's going to be a big number to cover there, but they've seen these things before in Green Bay, and they've covered.
That's right. Impossible mission is going to be accomplished. Now we're done with Sunday, and we're going to finish it off with the cherry on top, and you don't stop. Called Cops, because we heard a break-in. It's going down. But on Monday night, you know who it is. Pull a seat up to the bar, because you're a star. It's the LAR, and if you're betting on them, you dang sure better be drinking, because it's against the A to the Z's, minus to the Z, the A, what's in between doesn't matter, the L, the A, the R, Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's minus 2.5, and I told you about that quarter. When it's quarter time, and they give the quarter away to the home team. And you gotta know that this is gonna be one of those blowouts. This is over. This is done by halftime. You can imagine 35-3 to the Arizona. Take the AZs all day if you're with me on Monday. Let's get it paid, let's get it sprayed, and don't overplay the game. Just put it down. You know what it is. Be who you get.
But wait. I thought the Rams added Von Miller and some other guy, some receiver guy.
It don't matter.
That has like the hair and
It
things.
don't matter.
Odell Beckham Jr., that guy. I thought the Rams had him. Aren't they supposed to be the beast? Oh, Matt Stafford. I heard he got a little hurt back going on there too. We got DeAndre is back. Speaking of back, DeAndre is back. So Kyler Murray's back. Everybody's back at full strength in Arizona. You got Zach Ertz is back. The Zach attack. Yo, man, you're right. I think this could get to be a big win. And if you just look at the track record right now, they're 10-2, man, and 9-3 against the spread. Already a great play the Arizona Cardinals are this year. Super consistent, getting on a roll. And in this game, actually, if they win it, they will have a 3-game lead on their next up opponent in the division with 4 left.
Wow.
So this is a big game for the Arizona Cardinals in terms of resting later in the year and get ready for the playoffs. You can expect it all. All the guns coming out in Arizona with this one.
Money.
9 out of 10. Shark, man, it was a great week.
Money out of 10 space. We got one in special indifference.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But like I said, like and share us, baby. It was week 14, and we're going to get through it like a beauty queen. It ain't going to be no crime. We'll just keep multiplying. Like and share this video to all your friends. It's the Shark Money Show. Love to have you. Put us on your timeline one more time. Week 15 is coming up. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Shark Money Show.
Thank you for watching the Shark Money Show. Please remember that betting tips and advice are provided with the best of intentions and are carefully researched, but are for entertainment purposes only. No liability of any sort, financial or otherwise, is assumed by the Shark Money Show or any connected company or party. And hey guys, be responsible. Remember, gambling can be fun, but in excess it can also be addictive. So if you think you have a gambling problem, please seek help at 1-800-GAMBLER. And here's some tips to keep it fun. 1. Only gamble with money you can afford to lose. 2. Set a time limit and firm bankroll and then stick to it. 3. Don't chase losses. 4. Only gamble with a good and clear state of mind. And 5. Treat it as a hobby. And there you go. Thanks again for watching the Shark Money Show.